Can a man cling to the positive without any negative in contrast to which it is seen to be positive? If he claims to do so, he is a rogue or a madman. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. Men all pay homage to what understanding understands, but no one understands enough to rely upon what understanding does not understand and thereby come to understand. The true man of the past waited upon heaven when dealing with people and did not wait upon people when dealing with heaven. Great wisdom is generous, petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned, small speech cantankerous. To use a finger as a metaphor for the non-fingerness of a finger is not as good as using non-fingerness as a metaphor for the non-fingerness of a finger. In the world, everyone knows enough to pursue what he does not know, but no one knows enough to pursue what he already knows. Everyone knows enough to condemn what he takes to be no good, but no one knows enough to condemn what he has already taken to be good. When an archer shoots for enjoyment, he has all his skill. When he shoots for a brass buckle, he gets nervous. When he shoots for a prize of gold, he begins to see two targets. When a man does not dwell in self, then things will of themselves reveal their forms to him. His movement is like that of water, his stillness like that of a mirror, his responses like those of an echo. We cling to our own point of view as though everything depended on it. Yet our opinions have no permanence. Like autumn and winter, they gradually pass away. It is widely recognized that the courageous spirit of a single man can inspire to victory an army of thousands. If one concerned with ordinary gain can create such an effect, how much more will be produced by one who for greater things cares? Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. In the midst of darkness, he alone sees the dawn. In the midst of the soundless, he alone hears harmony. When affirmation and negation came into being, Tao faded. After Tao faded, then came one-sided attachments. The spirit tower has its guardian, but unless it understands who its guardian is, it cannot be guarded. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. There is danger for the eye in seeing too clearly, danger for the ear in hearing too sharply, and danger to the heart from caring too greatly. Once I dreamed I was a butterfly, and now I no longer know whether I am Chuang Tzu, who dreamed I was a butterfly, or whether I am a butterfly dreaming that I am Chuang Tzu. Understanding that rests in what it does not understand is the finest. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. The Tao has no place for pettiness, and nor has virtue. Pettiness is dangerous to virtue. Pettiness is dangerous to the Tao. It is said, rectify yourself and be done. The true man breathes with his heels. The sage is still not because he takes stillness to be good, and therefore is still. The 10,000 things are insufficient to distract his mind. That is the reason he is still. The knowledge of the ancients reached the highest point the time before anything existed. This is the highest point. It is exhaustive. There is no adding to it. But a gentleman may embrace a doctrine without necessarily wearing the garb that goes with it, and he may wear the garb without necessarily comprehending the doctrine. He who does his work like a machine grows a heart like a machine, and he who carries the heart of a machine in his breast loses his simplicity. He who has lost his simplicity becomes unsure in the strivings of his soul. Let your mind wander in simplicity, blend your spirit with the vastness, follow along with things the way they are, and make no room for personal views, then the world will be governed. The creature born is the creature dying. The perfect man employs his mind as a mirror. Look at this window, it is nothing but a hole in the wall, but because of it the whole room is full of light. So when the faculties are empty, the heart is full of light. Suppose I try saying something. What way do I have of knowing that if I say I know something I don't really not know it? Or what way do I have of knowing that if I say I don't know something I don't really in fact know it? People value that part of knowledge which is known. They do not know how to avail themselves of the unknown in order to reach knowledge. Is this not misguided? All men know the utility of useful things, but they do not know the utility of futility. When people do not ignore what they should ignore, but ignore what they should not ignore, this is known as ignorance. Your mind must become one. Do not try to understand with your ears, but with your heart. Indeed, not with your heart, but with your soul. Life is finite, while knowledge is infinite. Thus, those who say they would have right without its correlate, wrong, or good government without its correlate, misrule, do not apprehend the great principles of the universe, nor the nature of all creation. But you wear your soul on your sleeve, exhausting your energy, propping yourself up on a tree, mumbling, or bent over your desk, asleep. Heaven gives you a form, and you wear it out by pointless argument. He who knows the activities of nature lives according to nature. Emptiness is the fasting of the mind. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Words are for meaning. When you have got the meaning, you can forget the words. When I talk about having good hearing, I don't mean just listening, but listening to yourself. When I talk about good eyesight, I don't mean just looking, but looking at yourself. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. In an archery contest, when the stakes are earthenware tiles, a contestant shoots with skill. When the stakes are belt buckles, he becomes hesitant, and if the stakes are pure gold, he becomes nervous and confused. There is no difference as to his skill. For all people strive to grasp what they do not know, while none strive to grasp what they already know, and all strive to discredit what they do not excel in, while none strive to discredit what they do excel in. This is why there is chaos. Compare birth with death. Compare death with life. Compare what is possible with what is not possible, and compare what is not possible with what is possible. Because there is not, and because there is not, there is. Do not struggle. Go with the flow of things, and you will find yourself at one with the mysterious unity of the universe. My most interesting memory is of my first real dream. I was a caterpillar, wriggling around in the earth, just the way a caterpillar would, following my caterpillar whims, completely unaware of anyone.